And you are looking live at War Memorial at the Sobrano Center in San Francisco, where tonight the Golden Lions from the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff visit the San Francisco Dons. And a very pleasant good evening to you from the hilltop. George Devine along with Jessica Blodgett with you. The Dons try to make it 6 straight wins. They come off a great game on Sunday at the Chase Center, Jessica.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching the game against San Diego State. It was close for the first couple quarters. I mean, it was close for the entire game, and I was glad to see that USF got the W.
Yeah, Jasmine Gale scored 19 points off the bench for the Dons. You'll hear from her at halftime. And San Francisco closed the game on a 9-0 run. Wound up winning the game by 65 to 56. I know it was the same, the forwards or backwards on that. So we're going to step away. It's time to visit with head coach Molly Gudenbauer. We'll have that for you coming up right here on the WCC Network.
One of our many Bay Area locations or go online to providencecu.org/USF. Get the official University of San Francisco checking account that pays you money from Provident Credit Union.
If you've been here, you know the feeling. If you haven't, you will. It's a certain energy. It's a certain optimism. Here on this campus in the heart of the city, people and ideas meet, mix, and spark. Eyes open. Doors open. It's real. You can feel it. You can be a part of it. And you don't even have to be here in body to feel it in spirit.
Planet Orange, a leader in eco-friendly, effective pest control. Let us be your partner for all your pest control needs, servicing residential, industrial, and commercial customers without harming the environment. Planet Orange, family-friendly, pet-friendly, and professional.
A Corona and palm trees.
A Corona and calm seas.
And a balm breeze.
And some long knees, strong like a tong squeeze. You'll say, "Aw, geez," when I make your lawn freeze. Was that good?
No.
Oh.
It was incredible.
Oh.
Lee bad.
Oh.
But this is good.
I shouldn't have rapped.
Provident Credit Union is rooted in education and is proud to be the official credit union for USF. Making your life easy is what Provident Credit Union is all about, like our Super Reward Checking with one of the highest interest rates in the nation, and there are no ATM or monthly service fees, 0. To get started, visit one of our many Bay Area locations or go online to providencecu.org/USF. Get the official University of San Francisco checking account that pays you money from Provident Credit Union.
If you've been here, you know the feeling. If you haven't, you will. It's a certain energy. It's a certain optimism. Here on this campus in the heart of the city, people and ideas meet, mix, and spark. Eyes open. Doors open. It's real. You can feel it. You can be a part of it. And you don't even have to be here in body to feel it in spirit.
Planet Orange, a leader in eco-friendly, effective pest control. Let us be your partner for all your pest control needs, servicing residential, industrial, and commercial customers without harming the environment. Planet Orange, family-friendly, pet-friendly, and professional.
A Corona and palm trees.
A Corona and calm seas.
And a balm breeze.
And some long knees, strong like a tong squeeze. You'll say, "Aw, geez," when I make your lawn freeze. Was that good?
No.
Oh.
It was incredible.
Oh.
Lee bad.
Oh.
But this is good.
I shouldn't have rapped.
Provident Credit Union is rooted in education and is proud to...
And you are looking live at War Memorial at the Sobrano Center Provident Credit Union Court. We apologize for the technical problem we had, and we did not show you the Molly Gutenbauer show as promised, so we will play that for you in its entirety during halftime. So right now, Jasmine Gales being honored for moving into the 1,000-point club. So Jasmine, her point total combined between her 2 years at Northern Colorado and her 1 season plus here at San Francisco, 1,003 career points. Julie Croman-Holick steps into the center circle between Maya Pete and Kennedy Dickey. And Pete and the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff win the opening tap. Bowie, Reese, Beck, Potter, and Pete on the floor. This is Potter in deep to Pete, and a foul on the Dons. Well, Jessica, Arkansas Pine Bluff comes in at 1-7. They played in Cal's tournament over the weekend, looking for their first win in a while.
Starting off on a little bit of a slow start.
The last ball game, Arkansas Pine Bluff lost to Gardner Webb, 81-71. And Markeisha Bodie came off the bench, scored 11 for the Golden Lions. Pete gets the spare. That gets us going. The foul on McDowell White. And a whistle by Rochelle Bennett. Looks like it's an administrative issue, maybe with the clock. Sometimes they start too early, sometimes they start too late, and the officials blow the whistle. Now here is Amy Baum. Amy Baum from Jessica McDowell White. Little Australian connection there.
That shot had some altitude on it.
That shot had to call the tower at SFO. Here's Potter. And the rebound grabbed by Kennedy Dickey. She boxed out Cremili on the play. Here's McDowell White into Baum again. Now Dickey on the finish, and the Dons stretch their lead to 4-1. Pete went down on that play, gets up slowly. Dons beat San Diego State 65-56 on Sunday, led by 19 from Jasmine Gales, 15 from Deborah Dos Santos off the bench. You know, going into that game, Jessica, if I told you no Don scorer would score more than 6 points, would you have thought they would have won?
Absolutely not.
And then Iwana Cremili in that ball game would go 1 of 5 from the floor, and they'd still win. Pete with the miss, Cremili the rebounds.
That's what's so great about this Dons team is they have a really balanced scoring effort.
And a lot of depth. McDowell White rotates it to Dickey, left wide open. Rebound Valaverda. Great hesitation there. Now here's Dickey. Dickey to the hole. And Pete will clear the rebound for the Golden Lions from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Potter on the go. Called for the travel. So 4-1 San Francisco. The Dons at 7-2. The Golden Lions 1-7 on the year. San Francisco in the green. Arkansas Pine Bluff in the goal. Cremili off the head fake. A lot of room. That's her first 2 of the night. 6-1. It's a 6-0 run right now, if you keep track of that stuff, in the last minute 27. Bowie taking it side to side. Potter. Pete. And a loose ball. Cremili going to pull up and score. 8-1 San Francisco. Dons shooting 5 of 5, 3 of 5 to open. Pine Bluff already with 2 turnovers. Reese off the dribble drive. And there's another turnover. Valverde getting it going with the steal. McDowell White directing traffic. Long roll into Dickey. And Kennedy can't get that over Pete. It'll stay with the Dons. So Demetrius Shepard checks in. Junior, standing at 5'8", out of Pontotoc, Mississippi. And Kennedy Dickey out for the Dons. Deborah Dos Santos brings so much in for San Francisco.
Yeah, she's a little bit of a different look than Kennedy Dickey. She is a little bit more of a traditional post player and keeps it around the basket a little bit more. Both great rebounders, both great scorers.
Stephanie O'Calley will pick Dos Santos up defensively. There you see him at the right elbow. Cremili behind the screen. And Dos Santos like a vacuum cleaner in there for the rebound. Baum recovers that one. Cremili. Dos Santos one-handed that. Baum keeps it alive. McDowell White comes up empty. And the rebound, O'Calley. 8-1 San Francisco. 6:45 to go in the first. Here's Potter. Beck. And an air ball. So Jasmine Gales and Abby Rathbun will check in. McDowell White and Valverde will go to the bench. Abby hit an interesting shot on Sunday. Looked like she bumped off somebody. Player went down. Abby waited around for about a second. I think she was waiting for the whistle to blow, and then she hit the shot.
I remember that.
It's kind of fun.
Yes.
She could have ordered a meal while she was waiting there. Dos Santos on the high-low, can't hold on to it. But Abby Rathbun playing in her 3rd Chase Center game. First time the Dons had won at Chase, lost to Stanford back in 19, fell to Cal last year, got blown out in both games, but came from behind in a tough one against San Diego State. Rebound Rathbun, easy to spot with the big white headband, and Dos Santos lays it in. Who was the tennis player who wore the big headband? Was that Bjorn Borg back in the 70s and 80s?
I hate to admit I'm not much of a tennis watcher.
Well, I just remember there was a guy who used to take on John McEnroe all the time, and he had a big headband.
I only know the Williams sisters.
You know what? That's a good place to start.
Yes.
They're pretty good.
They're phenomenal athletes and tennis players.
And people, too. Ticket Smarter proudly brings you Dons basketball. You can buy tickets to the best sporting events, concerts, and plays. It's a smarter way to buy tickets at ticketsmarter.com. USF Dons basketball also brought to you by Nike. Nike, the official apparel for Dons student athletes and coaches. Nike, just do it. So, taking a look around the West Coast Conference, 2 other games going on tonight. 6 o'clock tip-off. Washington State visits Portland. So, Charlize Ledger-Walker continuing to play well for the Cougars. Portland still waiting for Haley Andrews to return, but Alex Fowler is playing well. Pepperdine hosts Bakersfield. The Roadrunners at 7 o'clock in Malibu. Last night, Oklahoma State won at home in Stillwater, 86-65 over Loyola Marymount. Brigham Young a winner on the road in Logan, Utah over Utah State, 64-54. San Diego won at home over CSUN, 73-57. Gonzaga beat the Queen's University of Charlotte, 73-49. And Cal State Fullerton beat Pacific down in the shadow of the Matterhorn, 80-66. When we say the shadow of the Matterhorn, that's pretty much anywhere in Orange County. 3-ball, no good for Busby. Now here's Potter off the head fake, spins on Rathbun. Deborah Dos Santos had a hand on it. Eddie Baum pushing it down the floor. Gales coming off the 19-point game. Baum back with it. Cormeli sealed up right away. Dos Santos goes up and scores. To me, I don't know. The former post player on you, Jessica, did it seem like Dos Santos had about 8 seconds in the lane?
I don't know. I think 3 seconds goes by really quick.
I think it was like 4 Mississippis. That's the first field goal of the night for Pine Bluff from Azaria Robinson. She is from Anchorage, Alaska. That's a long way from Arkansas. Good way to test your state abbreviations. Here's Dos Santos for the score.
3 seconds in the key only counts if you get called for it.
Right. That's right. Arkansas is AR. Alaska is AK, if you're keeping track. I think it's AK. I know Alabama is AL. Amoy Langer into the ball game. Cami Fulcher, who did not play on Sunday at Chase, checks in. Fulcher played well in the blowout win at Cal State Northridge, or as they like to be called now, CSUN. McDowell White running the point, gets it to Gales at the top of your screen. Rathbun bluffs the pass. McDowell White trying to find that cutter. Rathbun in deep, looking for the corner and Fulcher, and nothing going on. San Francisco's on a 14-2 run in the last 5:15. Kennedy Dickey gets ready to come back in. They blew the whistle late, or blew the horn late.
Number 12, Kennedy Dickey returns.
So Rathbun out, Dickey in. But once we get started in the second half, we'll keep an eye on what goes on between Washington State and Portland. We'll probably be done for the night before Pepperdine tips off at home against Bakersfield. (14-3) San Francisco. Reese off the spin, and that's going to be a reach foul on Ocowie. Stephanie Ocowie played her high school ball at Oakland Tech, the alma mater of Ricky Henderson, the greatest baseball stolen base thief of them all. He was actually a great running back at Tech as well, on Broadway in North Oakland. Here's Dickey inside. And that'll go out of bounds to the Dons. Oakland Tech alums also include the Pointer Sisters and Clint Eastwood.
Interesting.
In a lot of Clint Eastwood movies, you will see, if it's appropriate for the time and place, you will see an Oakland Raiders pennant hanging in some place in the movie.
Because Clint Eastwood is a big Raiders fan?
Because he's from Oakland.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting fact.
Yeah. 6 to shoot. McDowell White will trigger it from the front of the Golden Lion bench. Long roll into Gales. Leverage is in. Jasmine Gales is going to the line.
Arkansas foul number 3, Demetria Shepard.
Fouls on Shepard, her first, second team foul on the Golden Lions. Jasmine Gales coming off a remarkable game at Chase Center, 19.6 boards, 7 of 14 from the floor, 4 of 6 at the line.
2 shots.
She's shooting 77% from the line this year. She and Iowata Cormeli are taking about 45% of the Dons' free throws. And they're shooting a combined 84%. One more coming up for the senior from Seattle's West High School. She delivers. Dons basketball brought to you tonight by 25 Ventures, the premier diversity-focused venture fund. Dons have opened a wide chasm in this ball game. Dickey creates the turnover. Here's Fulcher. Finds Langer, tries to squeeze it in tight to Dickey. Dons seem to be having no trouble running their motion offense tonight, Jessica.
Yeah, they're doing a really great job.
McDowell White from Brisbane, Australia. Fulcher, catch and shoot. And Pete with the rebound. Pete is from Chandler, Arizona. Some good high school basketball in Arizona. Langer's first, second team foul on San Francisco.
Number 32, Stephanie O'Callaghan returns to the Golden Lions, along with number 15, Kariah Beck. They replace Maya Pete and Markeisha Body.
So Pete out of the lineup. Shepard to the free throw line. 5'8" junior. Connects. Shepard comes in averaging almost 6 points a ball game and now 3 of 5 on the season from the free throw line. Get them both. Here's Fulcher. Great defense there by Bowie. Somebody got a thigh in there on Reese's pass.
Number 21, TK Busby returns.
TK Busby checks back in. Busby grew up in Dallas, went to Blooming Grove High School.
And number 24, Rocio Potter replaces Dimitri.
When I hear Dallas, Jessica, I have a craving for Texas barbecue.
I've never had Texas barbecue.
Never had it?
But one time when I went to visit a friend in Corpus Christi, I had the first time I had Chick-fil-A.
You liked?
It's okay, yeah. The waffle fries are delicious.
Beck, McDowell White stretches for the rebound. But the best Texas barbecue I've actually had was in Lubbock from a street vendor at 1 in the morning. Valaverda on the dribble. And a foul on San Francisco. That's going on Valaverda for throwing the forearm.
I didn't see it, but maybe I didn't have the right angle.
Number 54, Maya Pete replaces Stephanie O'Callaghan.
Looked like a good, strong step-through move to the basket to me, but maybe I didn't have the right angle.
That's where they have 3 officials. Don's up 11. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Men's action later on against Merrimack College. You can catch that here on the WCC network via usfdons.com or on KNBR 1050. Pete at 6'6". Dos Santos has given up a lot of size in there.
Yeah, she's still playing very tough in there, though.
Here you see the mismatch size-wise. Dos Santos really forcing her shot up, and Potter persisted for the rebound. Potter bumps off Valaverda. Out top, 3-ball up and in for Shepard. 16-8. And Bowie knocks that away from Langer. Dons on the road Saturday. We'll take on Colorado State. Langer out. Cremili back. Pete out. Stephanie O'Cowie back. Cremili has a spot and scores. Cremili makes it look easy. Cremili with her second bucket of the ball game. Dons up 18-80. Iwan is 3 of 5 to start the evening. Potter scores it. Razia Potter from Antioch. Out at the other end of Highway 4, Cremili. We got a jump ball to stay with the Dons.
Jump ball possession to USF. Number 5, Jaleesa Reese returns to the goal.
So Reese back for Dawn Thornton's Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff. McDowell White will trigger it in with 20 to shoot. Cremili, NBA range. And the Dons get fouled on the rebound attempt. It was fun watching the Collegians shoot with the NBA three-point line on Sunday.
Yeah, it was really impressive to see them on that floor.
Gales with the miss, Reese the rebound. In case you're wondering about the rebound matchup in the ball game, 16-6 in favor of San Francisco.
USF is definitely dominating the boards right now.
Number 54, Maya Hughes for Stephanie O'Cowie.
So Pete back for O'Cowie in the Pine Bluff lineup. Final 27 seconds of the quarter. And the three ball good for Busby. It's a TK Busby. 8 seconds left here. McDowell White kicks, gets it to Cremili. And the Dons denied a chance at the final buzzer. Well, Arkansas Pine Bluff trailed by a 16-8 margin for a little bit. Now they're back within 5 at 18-13. We're back with more Dons basketball after this on the WCC Network.
Be the official credit union for USF. Making your life easy is what Provident Credit Union is all about, like our Super Reward Checking with one of the highest interest rates in the nation. And there are no ATM or monthly service fees. 0. To get started, visit one of our many Bay Area locations or go online to providentcu.org/USF. Get the official University of San Francisco checking account that pays you money from Provident Credit Union.
If you've been here, you know the feeling. If you haven't, you will. It's a certain energy. It's a certain optimism. Here on this campus, in the heart of the city, people and ideas meet, mix, and spark. Eyes open. Doors open. It's real. You can feel it. You can be a part of it. And you don't even have to be here in body to feel it in spirit.
USF Dons basketball is brought to you by Corona Extra, the official cerveza of La Vida Más Fina. Find the fine life.
Now the Dons witnessing a little run here by Arkansas Pine Bluff. Dos Santos picks the rebound. The Dons with a 17-6 rebounding edge. Gales getting a lot of defensive respect. I think anybody who watched the tape of Sunday's game certainly would keep an eye on Gales with 19 points. Gales out, Langer back, out there with Rathbun, Dos Santos, Cremili, and Baum. Cremili getting a lot of attention from Reese. There's Langer, bottom of your screen, deeper in the corner for Rathbun. Cremili will deal off the head fake. Last touch by Potter. 3 to shoot. What are you going to do here, Coach?
Try to get into the best shooter's hand and get them an open shot.
The best shooter's Cremili, right there in front of Rathbun. They go in deep to Dos Santos. Oh, there's your best shooter.
That was a nice play.
What I liked about it, watching the Dons, they didn't seem hurried. They seemed to be just relaxed, knew what to do. And a travel on Kariah Beck, junior from Memphis, Tennessee. Started a collegiate career at Memphis. One of us at Graceland someday. Baum. And the rebound grabbed by Shepard. Second quarter just underway. Potter off the bump, and she's going to the line for 2.
Personal foul, USF, number 55.
Fouls on Rathbun.
That's her
first team foul the second quarter on the Dons.
A great drive by Potter to get that contact and draw that foul.
Razia Potter coming in on the year, 75% at the line. It's been there a lot, 28 times through the first 8 games. Dons basketball brought to the scene by the Arguello Market near the USF campus, serving San Francisco's best fresh roasted turkey sandwich. Had one this afternoon on sourdough. Hold the lettuce, hold the pickles. It was great.
Number 10, Azaria Robinson.
Azaria Robinson comes back for Stephanie Okawi. Robinson at 6'2". Mentioned she's from Alaska. Here's Cremili to Dos Santos, and the score! Deborah Dos Santos has a very quiet 10 points. Beck. Dos Santos boxing out Robinson for the rebound. Here's Langer for 3. Abby Rathbun called for the push. Looked to me like it was probably incidental contact, but what did you see?
I always think it's tough sometimes when you're a post player and you're boxing out and you box somebody all the way under the basket. Sometimes it looks to the ref as a push or some form of a boxing out foul, and I think that's what happened with Abby that last call.
22-15 San Francisco, 8:20 to go here. The opening half. George Devine, Jessica Blodgett with you on this Wednesday night. We're glad you have joined us. Foul on
Arkansas foul, number 54, Maya
Pete of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Potter rushes to the table. Potter started her collegiate career at San Jose State. Mentioned earlier, she's from Antioch in Contra Costa County. Cremili. Baum has the ball knocked away.
Number 32, Stephanie Okawi, replaces Maya Pete.
Cremili to run the inbound play. To Dickey. Baum. Langer left open. Great rotation there by San Francisco. Here come the Golden Lions. Potter's pass deflected. Great play there by Okawi. Part of that state championship team recently at Oakland Tech. Dos Santos lost the handle. Golden Lions can cut it to 2.
Arkansas has really picked up the pace and pressure on USF in this second quarter.
And Dickey gets bumped. Foul goes on Shepard.
Arkansas foul number 3, Demetria Shepard, her second.
Second on Shepard.
Jasmine Gales for Holly Langer. Number 2, Shayla Bowie returns to the Golden Lions.
Second quarter has been a lot of stop-and-go basketball. Here's Gales. Cormelia will stretch it out. Reese stays with her defensively. Down to 6 to shoot. Dos Santos, tough catch. That gets stuffed, 4 to shoot.
Again, Arkansas has picked up the pressure and the pace of this of their defense the second half.
Well, they're denying the 2 biggest threats for the Dons, Cormelia and Dos Santos. Cormelia's got 6 points on 3 of 8 shooting. Dos Santos, 10 on 5 of 8. 4 to shoot. Cormelia, don't leave her open like that. Amy Baum feeding her. 24-17. Now I'm racing everybody. And the score. Amy Baum laying it in for the 9-point lead. Dos Santos with the long assist. Bowie. And Dos Santos the rebound on the Bodie miss. Cormelia. Dos Santos. A little short. Beck. Short. Gales. Yes.
Gales from Amy Baum.
Amy Baum setting her up so well.
There's a lot of bodies flying on the court tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of running around and not a lot of scoring happening. You'd think with this much running around, there'd be more scoring. Dons by 11. Potter from the elbow. And Gales the rebound. Gales surveying the floor, gets it to Cormelia. Dos Santos wanted it inside. Now Gales on the cut, draws the foul. But that's the one thing when you defend against the Dons, you got to watch for the cutters. We are headed to a break. 4:57 to go in the second. Dons by 11 on the WCC network.
Planet Orange, a leader in eco-friendly, effective pest control. Let us be your partner for all your pest control needs, servicing residential, industrial, and commercial customers without harming the environment. Planet Orange, family-friendly, pet-friendly, and professional.
A Corona and palm trees.
A Corona and calm seas.
And a balm breeze.
And some long knees, strong like a tong squeeze. You'll say, "Aw, geez," when I make your lawn freeze. Was that good?
No.
Oh.
It was incredible.
Oh.
Lee bad.
Oh.
But this is good.
I shouldn't have rapped.
Provident Credit Union is rooted in
USF Dons basketball is brought to you by Park and Flight. Visit pnf.com for discounts on airport parking at both San Francisco Airport and Oakland Airport.
And the Dons also rely on Lux Bus America to get everybody moving on time and safely to the game. You can too. You can trust Lux Bus America, the official transportation service of USF Athletics. Abby Rathbun in deep. Pete denying her the opportunity. Pete is listed at 6'6". I don't know if that involves standing on a phone book or not.
It seems a little bit generous in the height category, but I'm not out there standing next to her, so I don't really know.
Here is Valaverda. Kind of gets dangerous when you get underneath the basket support. A lot of USF fans might remember, this is a long time ago, when Jim Ravelli's club reached the WCC semis. I believe it was against Gonzaga in the WCC tournament back in, I want to say, 94, 95-ish. And Gerald Walker broke his leg going into the basket underneath the padded area there. Just hit it at an awkward angle. It didn't matter if it was padded or not, and he was never the same after that, unfortunately. Spare there for Valaverda. 29-17 Dons, inside 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Reese no good. Rebound grabbed by McDowell White. She's looking for Cremile. Finds Valaverda. Great tap there by McDowell White. Rathbun. Cremile. In and out. Great swipe for the rebound. Anybody's ball. Pete keeping it alive for the Golden Lions. And out in the corner to San Francisco.
USF has a pretty small lineup in right now.
Number 13, Deborah Dos Santos returns for USF.
Deborah Dos Santos back in for Abby Rathbun.
And on the Arkansas side, number 32, Stephanie Aupb replaces Maya Pete.
Don's up 12. Gales, top of your screen, gets it to Dos Santos. Gales, oh, so short. That's a frustrating shot right there.
Yeah, it's usually one that she makes pretty consistently.
Don's trying to extend a 7-0 run, but they've missed their last 4 shots from the floor. Arkansas Pine Bluff 0 for its last 6 and 3 turnovers in the last 4 minutes. That mirrors a scoring drought as well of 4 minutes for the Golden Lions. Reese in deep for Pete. Dos Santos with the inside position. Cremile over to help. Reese with the bailout and a foul.
USF foul number 13, Deborah Dos Santos. Her first, 13 foul of the quarter on the Dons.
So, Jaleesa Reese will go to the free throw line. From Cardell, Georgia, Grayson High School. She's averaging 8.5 points a ball game. Maori Davenport, the top scorer for Arkansas Pine Bluff, not in uniform tonight. She leads the team in almost 10 points a ball game. Reese to shoot 2. In case you're wondering, the Golden Lions shoot 60% from the line. Don's shooting 76%. Remember, your coach, you want to see anything north of 70. McDowell White, Dos Santos, and the score. Well, Deborah Dos Santos, another day at the office, 12 points. And a steal. Cremile to Gales. The Dons will take it in from out of bounds. Remember, we'll hear from Jasmine Gales at halftime. She joined the 1,000-point club in her collegiate career on Saturday. Combined total between Northern Colorado and here in San Francisco. Potter and Robinson back for Pine Bluff. Langer for Cremile. McDowell White to Dickey. Dos Santos, tough catch, tough shot over Pete. Nobody home for the rebound. Actually, that was Robinson. Reese off the spin. Dos Santos the rebound. She's got 7. Look at the foul to me. Should have been a reach over the back there, Jessica.
I thought it was going to be called as over the back as well.
I was telling you the story on Sunday of the late Larry Moyer, a longtime college and high school basketball official who passed away recently, and he was explaining to me what you look for is kind of the push with the hands into the back, or you can't really penalize somebody for being taller or a better leaper.
I'm not really sure where the contact was.
Well, we know where it was there. The charge is called on Potter. But I did public address announcing on a game. Larry refereed. His son, I think it was Brady, played in for San Marin. Afternoon game of Sacred Heart's New Year's tournament at Kezar 30 years ago. Ball rotates to Gales. Jasmine through the obstacle course finds Dickey. Dons ahead by 15 with 2 minutes to go in the second. But Larry was explaining to us after the game, I didn't call my kid for over the back. I called him for shoving people, and I called him for 4 fouls, and he wasn't going to foul out. I said, what do you mean he wasn't going to foul out? He goes, I'm not going to foul my kid out of the game. He goes, I want to have dinner tonight.
Exactly. Beautiful inside drive, dribble penetration by Jasmine Gales, and a beautiful pass to Kennedy Dickey in the finish.
And I said, what about your partner? He said, I told him, don't call any fouls on my kid. Okay, great.
One shot remaining for Demetrius Shepard.
And Larry was kind of a minimalist official, kind of like tonight's crew chief, Anita Ortega. You know, they let the players play. Hernandez now in the ball game for San Francisco. Potter. Nothing there on the finish. Gales is everywhere. Gales coming away with the rebound. One of the quickest players I've seen in all these years sharing the seat with you at USF. And a foul on the drive.
Offensive foul USF, number 11, Jasmine Gales for first.
First on Gales. By the way, Arkansas Pine Bluff getting the ball back. They have gone 6 minutes and 3 seconds without a score.
Yeah, that's tough. They've had plenty of opportunities, not able to convert.
It's been shots rattling off the cup. Oh. And Dickey pushed out of bounds right there with 1:23 to play. Well, 123, that was the address of the apartment building on Sesame Street. And we send our condolences to the family, friends, and fans of the late Bob McGrath. Bob from Sesame Street passed away this week. Shot is good for Markeisha Bodie. 33-21. And a travel call on Dickey. You watch Sesame Street growing up?
A little. I think I was more into like shows like Punky Brewster.
Number 13, Deborah Dos Santos.
And He-Man.
So,
and Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes. You know, you can make a jump from Punky Brewster to Barney Miller.
I have no idea who Barney Miller is.
You never watched Barney Miller?
No.
Well, Mrs. Fish. What was her name again? On the drive, nothing there. Rebound Dos Santos. Bernice Fish played the family court judge on Punky Brewster. Dos Santos. Dickey. Dos Santos all alone scores it. Amy Baum doing a great job finding her. Dos Santos with 14 points, 35-21. About a 5-second difference between the two clocks. Another tough go there for Pine Bluff, but Robinson finishes it up. Dons can play for the final shot here. They're already up 12. I think the big thing here is if you don't get a basket, you don't want to have a turnover.
Yeah, you want to have the last shot opportunity if you're USF.
5 seconds left for Gales. Off the stutter step. She'll draw the foul. Shepard called for the grab and the push.
Arkansas foul number 3, Demetria Shepard. That's her third.
A lot of contact on the attempted block shot right there.
At the line for San Francisco. She's shooting 2.
Gales to shoot twice. What amazes me about Gales, amazes me a lot about a lot of guards. They can attract a lot of aggressive contact and then oh so calm at the line. Somebody moved. It was Pine Bluff, so the shot goes in. Don's up 14. 1 9/10 remaining. Morgan will check back in, replacing Reese. Lions will roll it. Morgan lifts and is wide left. So at the half, the Dons 37, the Golden Lions 23. When we come back to the Hilltop, our halftime show, we will get you that Molly Gutenbauer interview coming up right here on the WCC Network.
Education and is proud to be the official credit union for USF. Making your life easy is what Provident Credit Union is all about, like our Super Reward Checking with one of the highest interest rates in the nation, and there are no ATM or monthly service fees. 0. To get started, visit one of our many Bay Area locations or go online to providentcu.org/USF. Get the official University of San Francisco checking account that pays you money from Provident Credit Union.
If you've been here, you know the feeling. If you haven't, you will. It's a certain energy. It's a certain optimism. Here on this campus, in the heart of the city, people and ideas meet, mix, and spark. Eyes open. Doors open. It's real. You can feel it. You can be a part of it. And you don't even have to be here in body to feel it in spirit.
Chase Center, 19 points. Is that the biggest thrill of your collegiate basketball career to date?
Yeah, honestly, it might be. It was a really special atmosphere to be in, and just to have that with my teammates and to get a big win in a neutral court. I mean, we knew coming into that it was going to be a really good, really competitive game. So it was just fun to be there with my teammates and to get that win on Chase Center. How I played. Regardless of how that went for me personally, I think it was just a big win for our team, and it was really fun to be able to get that win and to have that stepping stone going into the rest of the season.
And something that also happened on the home court of the defending NBA champions, you crossed the 1,000-point mark in your collegiate career, combined at Northern Colorado and now at San Francisco. What does that mean to you as a player?
It's a special milestone to accomplish with these people around me. They've been coming alongside me since I've been here and just supporting me every step of the way. I mean, yeah, it's just really special to have these people around me and to know that I've had this support system and belief in me from the beginning. So it was really special. It was cool to accomplish that. And, the Chase Center is such a big arena. And yeah, it was special, but that doesn't, change anything about what happens moving forward. I'll keep doing my best for my team and see how that goes.
Now, have you been to the Chase Center for a Warriors game?
I've been to one. Yeah, my brother came to visit last year, so I've only been to one, but.
Now, did you brag to your brother, when he was out there watching Draymond Green and Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and all the dubs, and just say, you know what, I've played on that court?
Of course. I mean, it's so special to be able to play there. That's not something that a lot of teams get to say, that they have the opportunity to do so. We're really blessed to be in the city and to have such an amazing support system and people who can make that happen for us. So really amazing.
Well, more importantly, and you know what I love about the way you answer these questions, you say, well, it's about the team, it's about the whole season. Looking at this team, you're 7-2. You've won 5 in a row. What's your feeling about what's developing here?
I think we have a really special group. I mean, this is the best team I've ever played on. We have just so many pieces that I think combined, I think we're going to be really hard to beat. And we're 7-2 now. We've had 5 straight wins, and that's awesome. We're really excited about that. But, you know, moving forward, we definitely know that there's more that we can do. You know, we have the returning best player in the conference, and we have some new pieces. We have returning pieces, really great point guards, really great bigs, people who can get on the boards for us. Just, I think everybody brings something so dynamic and so different to our team that collectively, I think it's really hard to stop. And I think we're starting to figure out how to use all those pieces to our advantage. And I think that as we keep rolling, I think that's really going to show. And I think we're going to be really competitive and really hard to beat in the conference. We have definitely bigger things that we want to accomplish than just these 5 games.
Yeah, and you know, it's also interesting. You look at the Warriors as a metaphor and their success the last several years with the 4 championships going back to 2015, and they've got a team where Draymond can have a bad night, but if Steph has a good night, they're going to be okay. They don't need all of their superstars to have a great night on the same night, and that kind of culture is sort of emerging with your team, where you don't have to score 20 points. Ioana doesn't have to score 25. You got people who are going to pick up the load somewhere.
Yeah, and I think that just makes it so much more fun. And, you know, it just builds such a positive like team chemistry. And we have such a mature team too. A lot of us have been in college for 4 or 5 years, and we only have one true freshman on our team. So I think just following in the footsteps that we've all set, we've all paved the way, we've all been in college, been playing for a long time. So I think this is really the year where we think we can do something special. And yeah, it's really nice to have all those pieces. Anybody, it can be anybody's day on any given night. It can be, you know, somebody, we've seen what everybody's capable of in practice. It can be somebody who, you know, maybe all the fans haven't seen do score 30 points, but we know that anybody's really capable of that or get 20 rebounds. Like, we have a really special group, and I think that that'll definitely show through as the season goes on.
Speaking of rebounds, you found the Windex lady from Brazil, Deborah dos Santos. What impact has she had on this team from a player's perspective?
Yeah, Deb is amazing. I think, you know, her injury last season was definitely a hard hit. Like, we all saw how good that she could be, but her first day back in practice, I remember all of us were like, "Oh my gosh, like who is this?" Like, she was just incredible. And you know, jumping into the game is obviously difficult, but I think now in the last few games, we've really seen what she can do. And more than even just being a phenomenal player, she is an amazing teammate, and she just brings so much joy to the game. And it's fun to play with her. It's fun to be her teammate, and it's fun to come alongside her. She's putting together really, really good games. She gets on the boards for us. She gets buckets for us. And yeah, I think she's going to continue to grow as a player, and it's really cool to be able to come alongside her in that and just see how she's succeeding and how well she's been doing. And I think that there's even more coming from her. So I think everybody should be excited to keep watching her play.
You know, and she is a lot of fun to watch. You know, it's interesting. You bring up the talking about what Deb has added and how a lot of people can step in. Molly has used the expression positionless basketball. There aren't too many teams out there where 2 of your top 4 scorers come off the bench. There aren't too many teams out there where you've got people coming off the bench who play more minutes than starters. Everybody really kind of, you know, plays their role, and the minutes are kind of fluid. You know, you really have to earn your time to play on this team.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the best things about it is, you know, I think that we have just really built a really great team chemistry and just a family here. And we know that, you know, whoever's night it is whoever's night it is. You know, we have a really great starting lineup. They all bring really nice pieces to the game, and they play well together, and they know how to, you know, Deb and I and everybody else coming off the bench, they know how to bring us in when we come in. And yeah, they just keep empowering us in our roles, and we empower them in our roles the best that we can. And I think, you know, starting coming off the bench, whatever it may be, everybody knows what our goal is at the end of the day and is going to do their best to bring that. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I always get the feeling watching the way your team lines up, that the teams that get to finish the first half and the people who are on the court at the start of the fourth quarter are usually the best lineup on that day.
Yeah, and I think what's cool about it is it's different every day. Like some days it'll be 1-5, and some days it'll be another 5, and I think that makes it really hard for our opponents to guard too. You never know whose day it's going to be. It's hard to scout our team. You scout 1-5 the next day, and the next game it'll be a different 5. So, I mean, I think that just brings so much depth to our team. I think it's really special to have a team that can go that deep. We can go down even like to our 14th and 15th, and whoever comes off the bench, like, and they bring something so special and so different to the game. And I think everybody's pieces that they bring just makes us a really, really good collective unit.
Yeah, no, you're a lot of fun to watch. And real quick, as we wrap up here, Jasmine, you're now the second year in this 6-player role, the first guard off the bench. What advantage do you gain watching those first few minutes from the bench, hearing the coaches, seeing the interaction between the other players on the floor?
Yeah, I think it definitely does help me just to see the game and see what's going on and see what I can bring to the game, what pieces I need to bring. I think it's especially helped me on the defensive end. I definitely struggled with that more last year than I think I am this year. And I think just kind of watching and seeing what's happening in the game early helps me come in and just, do the best in my role. I know when I come in, I need to bring energy to the game and try to, get some rebounds for us, get some extra possessions, make some hustle plays. And yeah, so I think being able to watch the first few minutes, see how the flow of the game is going, see just how I can keep the flow going and also, bring some energy in my own way has just been a really nice way to step into the game. It's made it really easy. And, when I come in, I'm playing with 4 other players that have just an incredible understanding of the game and know how to help me step into my role and bring me along into what's going on. So it's been really easy to play with these people, and they've done a great job of helping me in that role and empowering me in that role.
Well, great. Jasmine, I love your positive language, talking about empowering and making each other better. Appreciate getting the chance to call your games and wish you the best of luck the rest of this season.
Thanks so much, George. We appreciate you.
That is Jasmine Gales, and we're back with more Dons basketball after this on the WCC Network.
Planet Orange, a leader in eco-friendly, effective pest control. Let us be your partner for all your pest control needs, servicing residential, industrial, and commercial customers without harming the environment. Planet Orange, family-friendly, pet-friendly, and professional.
A Corona and palm trees.
A Corona and calm seas.
And a balm breeze.
And some long knees, strong like a tong squeeze. You'll say, "Aw, geez," when I make your lawn freeze. Was that good?
No.
Oh.
It was incredible.
Oh.
Lee bad.
Oh.
But this is good.
I shouldn't have rapped.
Provident Credit Union is rooted in education and is proud to be the official credit union for USF. Making your life easy is what Provident Credit Union is all about, like our Super Reward Checking with one of the highest interest rates in the nation. And there are no ATM or monthly service fees. 0. To get started, visit one of our many Bay Area locations or go online to providentcu.org/USF. Get the official University of San Francisco checking account that pays you money from Provident Credit Union.
If you've been here, you know the feeling. If you haven't, you will. It's a certain energy. It's a certain optimism. Here on this campus, in the heart of the city, people and ideas meet, mix, and spark. Eyes open. Doors open. It's real. You can feel it. You can be a part of it. And you don't even have to be here in body to feel it in spirit.
Planet Orange, a leader in eco-friendly, effective pest control. Let us be your partner for all your pest control needs, servicing residential, industrial, and commercial customers without harming the environment. Planet Orange, family-friendly, pet-friendly, and professional.
A Corona and palm trees.
A Corona and calm seas.
And a balm breeze.
And some long knees, strong like a tong squeeze. You'll say, "Aw, geez," when I make your lawn freeze. Was that good?
No.
Oh.
It was incredible.
Oh.
Lee bad.
Oh.
But this is good.
I shouldn't have rapped.
Provident Credit Union is rooted in education and is proud to be the official credit union for USF. Making your life easy is what Provident Credit Union is all about, like our Super Reward Checking with one of the highest interest rates in the nation, and there are no ATM or monthly service fees. 0. To get started, visit one of our many Bay Area locations or go online to providentcu.org/USF. Get the official University of San Francisco checking account that pays you money from Provident Credit Union.
If you've been here,
and you are looking live at War Memorial at the Sobrano Center in San Francisco. Second half underway. George Devine, Jessica Blodgett with you. And Jessica, any stats from the first half hopping out at you?
I would say that the 30 points in the paint for USF compared to the 8 points in the paint for Arkansas is a big statistic. Also, USF also has 10 turnovers, which is tough.
Yeah, they forced 23 on Sunday against San Diego State in the 9-point win at Chase Center. Well, Don's trying to recover after Kennedy Dickey had the foul on their first possession of the half. Pamili delivers. She's in double figures on 5 of 11 shooting from the floor. Number that hopped out at me, the Dons 0 of 10 from three-point range.
Yeah, that's that's not normal for them at all.
This is a team that usually shoots about 31% from three. You'd like that number to be a little higher, up toward 34%. Don's opponents are shooting just 25% from three. A little ricochet there to Jaleesa Reese. And Beck's shot, time runs out on the Golden Lions. For the ball game, Don's shooting 42%, 17 of 41 overall. Golden Lions 7 of 35, it's 20%. McDowell White delivers. Well, the offer had to end sometime, right?
Yes. You jinxed him in a good way that time.
Hey, I've jinxed a lot of people over the years. Pete gets fouled. I've jinxed myself a few times too. But you know what my most important job is? I don't want to jinx you.
Okay, good, because I'm pretty good at jinxing myself.
Remember, if you're doing your holiday shopping, check out the USF Dons online store. Show your Dons pride like never before at usfdons.com/shop. I saw a cool item at halftime. It is a green and gold baseball hat, which has in big letters across the front, the Hilltop, and on top, San Francisco in small letters. I want one of those. Both free throws go for Pete.
Did you put it on your Christmas list?
Well, you know, a few years ago, I kept saying I want a license plate rack, and somebody got me one. It wasn't my family, though. Amy Baum missing that. It was one of Molly Gudenbauer's brothers paying attention.
That was very nice of him.
Yeah, my daughter, my mother, my sister, my brother-in-law, none of them paid attention. Niece, nephew, none of them. Tells me they don't watch the games, you know?
I have one Christmas wish for my husband to get our FJ55 Land Cruiser to operate.
Can you get one of those at San Francisco Toyota?
not the 1972 model.
Oh, okay. Don's turning over. So Pete getting going here for Arkansas Pine Bluff. She's got 5 on 1 of 3 shooting. That's a pretty cool truck, by the way. That's like if you're going to go on safari, right?
Oh, it's such an amazing cart. They're so unique, you never see them around.
And Pete gets fouled by Cremile. So Pete getting a lot of respect defensively from the Dons. Remember, Dons basketball is brought to you by San Francisco Toyota with 2 sales and 2 service locations, one on Van Ness, one on 3rd and Geary. 2nd and Geary, I should say. That's good for Potter. San Francisco Toyota serving the city since 1966. Valaverda.
So it's possible that at one point they sold FJ55 Land Cruisers.
They did at 2nd and Geary. When I was a little kid, we lived at 7th and Anza, and Geary was a great auto row in those days. And number of car makes had dealerships on Geary. And I was begging my parents, take me in to look at the new cars. Cheap entertainment, right? Cremile is searching for her shot. Down to 11 to shoot for the Dons. Cremile. And the foul. Jessica McDowell-White setting that one up. You know, when the game is on video like it is tonight, it makes our job easy, because on radio, that's a tough one to describe.
Yeah, that was a tough shot by Ioana Cremile, and Jaleesa Reese is a very athletic basketball player, and she almost made that block.
Cremile, first trip to the line tonight, completes the three-point play. Cremile is shooting 92% from 3. She is now 34 of 37 on the season. Reese with the miss. Dos Santos prized the rebound away, then as it's stolen. Everybody looks okay in the splash zone. Pete going in on Dos Santos. No roll for the shooter, and Rathbun the rebound. Cremile along the bottom of your screen looks to set the break. McDowell-White to Rathbun. Abby finds Gales. And she'll go to the line for 2. Well, if you're going to defend against the Dons, you got to be very cognizant of their motion.
Their motion and their ball movement is just tough.
Maya Pete out, Stephanie Okawi back. Actually, Pete is going to stay in with Okawi up front, so Pine Bluff increases its length inside the lane. And Gales delivering. Don's now 7 of 8 from the line tonight. Gales and Cremile so reliable at the stripe. Enjoyed the interview with Jasmine at halftime. She is such a well-spoken, kind and engaging young lady. Dos Santos the rebound. Gales up ahead to Rathbun. Abby waited and gets fouled by Okawi. I like the hesitation there from Abby. Mentioned earlier, the Dons are shooting very well at the free throw line this year, 76%. Rathbun playing in her 4th game of this season, came in at 75%, 3 or 4. Last year, 63%. Splits the pair there. Here come the Golden Lions. Okawi getting the position for the rebound. Draws the foul. Second on Dos Santos. Anita Ortega's crew stopping play. Anita An Olympian for Puerto Rico, an All-American at UCLA, and a retired captain from the LAPD. First-class lady. Pete outside the elbow. And Pete plays distributor for Shepard. Don's ahead 17. Dickey wants it. Rathbun has McDowell right in front of her. Dickey open for three. Inside 5.5 to go in the third. Gales taps at it.
You know what was great about that post play? My Pete never brought it down. She kept it so high and just laid it in.
Cremili and a foul. I like Pete. I really enjoy seeing her footwork.
Yeah, she does a great job on the inside.
So we will go to a break. The Dons up by 15. They've got some contest on the floor coming up here on the Hilltop. Thanks for joining us on the WCC Network.
Here you know the feeling. If you haven't, you will. It's a certain energy. It's a certain optimism. Here on this campus in the heart of the city, people and ideas meet, mix, and spark. Eyes open. Doors open. It's real. You can feel it. You can be a part of it. And you don't even have to be here in body to feel it in spirit.
Planet Home.
Dons basketball brought to you today by Coke. Dons fans, there's magic when we cheer together. Let's create some magic with an ice cold Coke. Cheers. So far, an even quarter, Jessica. Dons outscoring their visitors from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, 11-10. And Cremili trying to increase that lead. One more coming up for the redshirt junior from Heraklion, Greece, on the island of Crete. So Langer for Cremili. Dons up by 17. Biggest lead was 19 with 6:14 to go here in the third. Arkansas Pine Bluff started out the game splitting a pair of free throws. Actually had a 1-0 lead at one point.
San Francisco foul number 5 on Lily Langer. That's her
Third foul on Langer.
15th foul. Arkansas Pine.
And that'll put Correa back on the line. Junior from Memphis. Coming in a 60% free throw shooter. Again, this is a 61% team from the line this season. Great to hear the band in the background tonight. They played one of my favorite songs that they performed earlier, Time Warp, from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
My youngest son, James, loves the Time Warp song.
Really, it sounds different when you've got tubas in it, sousaphones. You boys had fun on Sunday, it looked like.
Oh, they had a blast.
St. Charles School from San Carlos, well represented on the floor.
Very lucky kids to have that opportunity.
Your two sons, and then Patsy Daly. Her mom works here on campus, had a good time. Patsy and Jacob had a lot to talk about on Monday when they got back to school. How did you spend your weekend?
I posted a picture of them on the floor, and everybody wanted to know how they could get adopted by me so they could have the opportunity as well. Even the adults.
Even the adults? The first time the Dons played at Chase Center was right when my daughter Katie was turning 9. And I took a video of her. She made her first shot she tried beneath the basket with a, full-size college basketball, not a kiddie ball. And counted for Pete. Foul's going to go against Rathbun.
USF foul number 55, Abby Rathbun. That's her third.
Third on Rathbun, but you can really see Pete using her size and her strength right there, her length.
Yeah, she was able to get herself in really good position underneath the basket. Just lay that basket in.
Her footwork is something to marvel at. Good rebound there for Reese.
It's a mismatch inside right now with Jasmine Gales guarding Pete.
Jasmine Gales will get called for the foul, and she kind of shrugs and smirks afterward.
That was a tough call for Gales. I didn't see much of a blocking call.
She got snowplowed.
I agree. But sometimes that's the way calls go. Not in your favor.
That might hurt tomorrow morning, too. Yeah, three-point play for Pete. Well, Pine Bluff back within 13. Dons have not hit a field goal in the last 3:12. You can hear Dawn Thornton encouraging her team from the Golden Lions sideline. Golden Lions sounds like it should be a Chinese restaurant on Clement Street. Kind of like the name.
I do too.
Yeah.
Number 32, Stephanie O'Cowie replaces Mariah Beck.
Beck out, O'Cowie from Oakland Tech back in. Dickey runs it down. Deflected pass looking for Dos Santos. Gales hangs onto it. And Gales, and a putback for Dos Santos. She's got 16. Dos Santos now a double-double, 16 points, 10 rebounds. Setting up her own score right there. And a foul on the Golden Lions, no basket.
Arkansas foul number 32, Stephanie O'Cowie. That's her third.
O'Cowie with her third.
Number 4, Courtney Rittenberry.
So Courtney Rittenberry from Loganville, Georgia's Grayson High School checks back in. Dos Santos trying to keep it alive. It'll stay with the Dons. You got to be alert if you're a cheerleader.
Yeah, they're definitely sitting pretty close to the floor.
I'm more afraid of a player or an official crashing into me courtside than I am the ball. And it's happened. Langer to Gales in a crowd. Dos Santos forces it, keeps it alive. Bound with the rebound. Gales. Golden Lions are very aggressive defensively. Gales and the foul.
Arkansas foul number 3, Demetria Shepard. That's her fourth.
Demetria Shepard with her fourth foul.
Great dribble penetration by Gales, and just tough Double pump, athletic shot. Great finish.
Morgan replaces Demetria Shepard.
Gales, another double-figure game off the bench. She's got a dozen. Dos Santos with 16 to go with 10 boards. Cornelia's got 15 points on 6 of 12 shooting. That quick look at the numbers brought to you by Evergood Sausages, locally made in San Francisco for 95 years. You can find Evergood's hot links and other varieties at a market near you. Dons up by 18. Almost matching their biggest lead of this evening. Three ball on the way, nothing there for Morgan. Dos Santos in deep. And a travel. Kind of an obvious one.
Yeah, she got that ball caught as she was trying to make her move, and it just made her footwork a little bit bad.
I think one thing the Dons posts are going to take out of this game, playing against Pete, who is not only taller and stronger, you see her get the ball right there, than a lot of posts you're going to see. You're going to learn how to play against, a player who casts a shadow on you.
Yeah, she's tough inside. She's strong and she's tall and she's able to get good positioning, and she's been a little bit of a problem this second part of the game.
Sometimes it takes a quarter or two to get your game together. Pete has played really well here tonight. Pete now with 13 points, 5 of 7 at the free throw line. That free throw brought to you by Planet Orange, the Bay Area's best eco-friendly pest control. Visit planetorange.com. And an illegal screen called on Arkansas Pine Bluff. That's the second on Pete. If I'm Dawn Thornton, I think she's the one I worry about the most when it comes to foul trouble.
Yeah, they need to keep her in the game. She provides such a presence on the inside.
2 minutes to go in the fourth. Down. Langer open. Dons struggling from distance, 1 of 13 tonight, but they've rebounded well with a 34-31 advantage. Down negotiating her way. Dos Santos a little too hard.
She knew that pressure was coming and just tried to get it going a little bit quick. Hit it off the backboard too hard.
Markeisha Body getting in there for the rebounds. Dons up by 17. Down the rebound on the run. Gales to Cremile. Yes! Ioana Cremile delivering. Cremile, after the 5-point game on Sunday, saw her scoring average drop down to 16 per ball game. She's got 18 tonight, so that'll go up. And she'll be playing against another Becky Hammond Watch player on Saturday for Colorado State. 7 to shoot. The rebound, Dos Santos. Dons will be on the court at Moby Arena, where Becky Hammond starred for 4 years for the Rams. And Tom Collin had that program, one of the best mid-majors in the country. All right, 10 seconds to play. Baum to Dos Santos, too low on the pass. Dos Santos rolls it out. Langer, Cremile, not in time. 3 in the books. Dons up 20. We're back for the fourth and final period after this on the WCC Network.
A leader in eco-friendly, effective pest control. Let us be your partner for all your pest control needs, servicing residential, industrial, and commercial customers without harming the environment. Planet Orange, family-friendly, pet-friendly, and professional.
A Corona and palm trees.
A Corona and calm seas.
And a balm breeze.
And some long knees, strong like a tong squeeze. You'll say, "Aw, geez," when I make your lawn freeze. Was that good?
No.
Oh.
It was incredible.
Oh.
Lee bad.
Oh.
But this is good.
I shouldn't have rapped.
Provident Credit Union is rooted in education and is proud to be the official credit union for USF. Making your life easy is what Provident Credit Union is all about, like our Super Reward Checking with one of the highest interest rates in the nation. And there are no ATM or monthly service fees. 0. To get started, visit one of our many Bay Area locations or go online to providentcu.org/USF. Get the official University of San Francisco checking account that pays you money from Provident Credit Union.
And back here in San Francisco, Dons basketball brought to you tonight by San Francisco Toyota with 2 sales and 2 service locations to serve you. Proudly a part of the San Francisco community since 1966. That's San Francisco Toyota. Inside to Pete and a travel. Dons outscored the Golden Lions 23-17 in the third.
Run a body contact inside and just got a travel called on her.
Abby Rathbun holding her ground well. Glad for those of you joining us. Like to welcome our fans joining us from Arkansas. Those of you enjoy these games on the Southwestern Athletic Conference Network. Baum into the lane. Cremile from NBA range. Got it!
Those are so tough because you think you're playing good defense and she makes one like that right in your face.
And then she just like, burns you. Counted for Potter. So Cremile with a 21-point game to match her uniform number. Fouls on Rathbun, her 4th. Remember, Saturday's broadcast noon here in the Bay Area. You can catch it on usfdons.com, our audio broadcast from Moby Arena in Fort Collins. And the Dons are home for a couple conference games. That is so weird to play conference games so early in December. Cremile. Rathbun tried to tap at it. And the Golden Lions have it.
I'm looking forward to the start of some conference games.
I am too. Potter with slashes and scores. Cremile will go to the line. Well, what's weird about it for me is, in all the time I've been doing this, I don't remember any team in the West Coast Conference opening with a conference game, or in the Dons' case, games, 2 of them, and then playing a non-conference game.
I don't recall doing that when I was playing college basketball either.
And I know a number of WCC teams are doing it because the Dons, after this weekend, are going to take their final exam break next week. So they'll be back in action after they'll take 7 days off, Saturday to Saturday. Colorado State on Saturday. And then Loyola Marymount on the 17th. And Cremile, a couple of rare misses. Reese with the miss, Cremile cradling the rebound. McDowell White. Dos Santos working on Pete. Dos Santos might have a little bit of a mobility advantage on offense.
She's definitely a little bit quicker of foot than Pete is. Definitely went right by her and drew that foul.
John's conference schedule looks like this. Mentioned Saturday the 17th, 2 o'clock, home opener to Loyola Marymount. Monday the 19th, Pepperdine visits at 2 o'clock. And then kind of a one-off non-conference game on Thursday the 22nd, Northern New Mexico in here for a 2 o'clock. Dons will play on New Year's Eve at 2 p.m. at Santa Clara.
It's an interesting day to have a basketball game.
It is. New Year's Eve. You know what's a really interesting day is when you got to rush to the airport after that game. Interesting to fly on New Year's Eve. It's kind of like, you ever seen the movie Trading Places?
No.
With Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy?
No.
And they're taking the train on New Year's Eve from Philly to New York. And all the Mummers Parade, actually from Washington, New York, and all people from the Mummers Parade, all these weird characters. We're just on the train. It's kind of like a New Year's Eve flight, and I've been on a few of those. Reese with the score. And the pressure right now, pretty stifling. This is where San Francisco got into trouble in the WNIT against Air Force last year. The Falcons just kept upping the pressure in the second half. And after trailing by double digits at halftime, went on and advanced in the WNIT. Dons just did not handle the pressure well. Dickey. And the score. Premile with the long assist. And O'Cowie is fouled. Well, the Dons tonight, 16 assists on 24 field goals. That's a pretty good number.
It's an excellent number.
Dos Santos. With the foul. That's 4 on Dos Santos.
It's a lot of time left in the game for Deborah Dos Santos to have 4 fouls as well.
And you can count that for Body. Premile from 17 delivers. Premile's got 23 on 8 of 16 shooting, 50%. Don's averaging 70 points a game this year. Body answers. Gales. And the foul.
Arkansas foul number 2, Shayla Bowie. Second personal, third team foul.
And so Gales.
Again, just dribble penetration, baseline, able to draw contact and make the basket. We see her do it time and time again.
What a shooter's roll. So Jessica, I gotta loan you my DVD of the complete series of Barney Miller, Trading Places.
I don't even think we have a DVD player at our house anymore.
You know, I got a spare one. I got cables too.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised?
No.
I mean, you know, I'm a reformed VHS user. You know, DVD is still kind of novel technology for me.
At least you're not talking about 8 tracks.
You know, 8 tracks actually sounded better than cassettes and records. I never had an 8-track player. Gales. And the score! Gales has 17. Dos Santos 17. Premile 23. They've got 57 of the Dons, 73. Reese delivers. Jaleesa Reese. Dos Santos. And the foul on Pete.
Personal foul, Arkansas Pine Bluff. Number 54, Maya Pete. That's her third.
Third on Pete.
Amy Baum for Jessica McDowell.
Amy Baum for Jessica McDowell White. Good look at Dos Santos. Kind of see how free throw shooters need to catch their breath a little bit. Dons are getting cold from the line here in the fourth quarter. Now 16-22 for the ball game, which is still a great percentage for most teams, but this is a team that's really prided itself on great free throw shooting. And Dickey gets tripped.
Arkansas foul, number 5.
That'll put the Dons in the bonus.
That's her third, 15 foul. Number 55, Abby Rathbun replaces.
It's a little different watching the game from down on the floor as opposed to where we were on Sunday, Jessica.
Yeah, definitely a much more intimate feel at this gym than at Chase.
Yeah, I think I was telling you before the game at Chase that I've called football closer to the field than we were to the court at Chase Center.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I did use the binoculars a little bit. You got to practice doing that. That's long rebounds out to Baum. Gales to Dickey. What a shot! Kennedy Dickey is so flexible and so quick with the ball.
USF foul number 55, Abby Rathbun. That's her
Fifth foul on Rathbun.
13 foul on the quarter for the Dons. Number 13, Deborah Dos Santos for Abby Rathbun. Number 5, Emily Langer checks in all summer. She replaces Jasmine Gale.
So Jasmine Gales comes out. I don't think we're going to see a return of Gales tonight. Dickey swipes the rebound. San Francisco with 40-37 rebounding edge. Dickey. Yes! Kennedy Dickey's got a dozen. Morgan handling it. Count it. Long two for Tia Morgan. Amy Baum with the steal. Cremile. Count it! What a shot.
That was far. Super far.
That was taken from the other side of Masonic Avenue.
And there's defense in her face. That's it's so impressive. It's not like she's completely open. There's somebody there.
Quick reflexes there for the Golden Lions. Morgan finds body. Cremile wants it. I think Cremile knows that the subs are piling up and she's probably done for the evening. Yeah, Dons will be making a couple changes after we come back from this break. San Francisco's got this one in hand, 82-55 on the WCC network.
If you've been here, you know the feeling. If you haven't, you will. It's a certain energy. It's a certain optimism. Here on this campus, in the heart of the city, people and ideas meet, mix, and spark. Eyes open. Doors open. It's real. You can feel it. You can be a part of it. And you don't even have to be here in body to feel it in spirit.
And back here in San Francisco, remind you, Don's basketball is brought to you tonight by Park and Fun. Next time you head to SFO or to Oakland International, go to pnf.com. You can find discounts and other great deals on parking for your next trip. I'm looking forward to seeing the crew at Park and Fly on Friday before heading out to Fort Collins. Kia Valverde in for the Dons. Leah Latu in there as well. So Corneli's night is done. Latu can't hold on to that. (82-55) inside 4 minutes to go in the fourth. And if the foul was on the shot, it's a three-point try.
USF foul number 5, Amelie Langer. That's her
Fourth on Langer, and that'll get us to another break. So Dons with 3 scores in double figures tonight. Dale's already out of there. He's got 17. Dos Santos out of there with 17. And Cormeli with 26. Well, Jessica, you get to a point in the game, it's decided with 3:55 left. What are you looking for from the players like Latu and Langer out on the floor?
You know, I think you're just looking for them to go out and play well and grow as players and get the experience of, you know, being on the court rather than just, you know, limited minutes.
And I think another, you know, key thing, especially when you're going to Colorado State, it's not mile high, but it's almost. It's 5,000 something feet above sea level. You're resting legs, you know. You know, Corneli's shots don't go in unless her legs work right.
And this has been a very physical game. Lots of, you know, fouls, lots of, you know, people on the floor. So I'm sure they're going to look forward to having some of their starting 5 get some rest.
Yeah. Dons will fly out Friday morning for the Denver area. Fort Collins is about an hour and 5 minutes from Denver International Airport, which is so far east of Denver, it's almost in Kansas. One more free throw coming up here for Shepherd. Actually, 3 free throws. Got the first 2. One more coming. With 3:55 left. Golden Lions have lost 5 in a row. Don's trying to make it 6 straight wins. Dons off to their best start since the 2015-2016 season. Dons have made their last 7 field goal tries. .350 to go. Baum led Division II in assists and assist-to-turnover ratio last year. Dickey and a block. And Anita Ortega.
Foul number 24, Roxy Potter. That's her.
Good drive to the basket by Kennedy Dickey. She didn't make the shot, but she drew the foul. Got to the line.
Yeah, Kennedy Dickey getting the benefit of the observation of Anita Ortega, who said, hey, she was going for the shot. Busby in for Potter. Dickey to shoot 2. Dickey with 12 points tonight. Make it 13. Dickey now 2 of 3 at the line. Dons as a team, 18 or 19 of 27. Gets them both.
Number 54, Maya Pete.
Maya Pete comes back for Arkansas Pine Bluff. They're playing the SWAC with the likes of Grambling, Prairie View A&M. Jackson State, they've been in the news the last week with Deion Sanders, who's got their football program doing great things. He's going to Colorado.
I saw. Pretty exciting.
Maybe I'll run into prime time when I'm in the Denver area. Here's Dickey. A lot of room to work. Makes it look easy. Southern University is in the SWAC. Marina Hernandez has gone to the table for the Dons. Might have seen Molly Gudenbauer taking her warm-up top from her.
USF foul number 0, Malia Latu. Her first.
Latu with her first. Dickey will come out. So Dickey will leave the game with 16 points. Jaleesa Reese back in for the Golden Lions. Karaya Beck at the line.
1 shot remaining for Karaya Beck.
These two teams have shot a lot of free throws tonight. This will be number 25 for the Golden Lions. Dons have shot 27. 52 free throws is a lot. Oliveira to Hernandez. Baum finds Latu. And she finds the basket. Malia Latu, 88-58 San Francisco. With 2:41 left. Both teams in the bonus, so fouls will put anybody on the line. Pete on Valaverda. Ball will stay with the Golden Lions. We've had one lead change tonight. We witnessed 9 of them.
30 seconds?
Yep, we witnessed 9 of them on Sunday. Baum directing traffic. Latu on the wing. (88-58). Hernandez, a little too hard. Oliveira couldn't grip it.
Number 15,
Karaya Beck with the score. She's got 4 points. 1:43 left. Dons will pick up their 6th win in a row. Probably coming in tonight, their best win of the year. Keita. Yes! Dons hit the 90 mark.
Timeout, Golden Lions.
Timeout, Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Beautiful high-low pass to Amy Baum and then out to Keita for the two-pointer.
Baum tonight with 5 assists, make it 9 assists. Go with 5 points. She's played well. Even better when you consider she's got 1 turnover.
And she's had a lot of pressure from the guards on Arkansas.
Dons tonight, 33 field goals on 24 assists. That's a great ratio. Dons shooting 50% for the ball game, 33-66. Arkansas Pine Bluff 32%, 21 of 66. Okay. And Shepard will go back to the line.
That's her first.
Baum her first.
Demetria Shepard in the line for the Golden Lions, shooting 2.
Well, they got some honors to give out. Evergood Sausage Player of the Game. I think this is an easy choice. What do you think, Ioana Cormeli?
Yeah.
Remember, you can find Evergood sausages at your local grocer, including the Arguello Market. Arguello and Cabrillo, a proud sponsor of Dons Athletics. Pest of the game. Who do you want to go with there? Who do you as the most aggressive player defensively tonight?
Oh, it's so tough to decide because a lot of people contributed tonight.
How about Deborah Dos Santos on the boards?
I would definitely give that to her. Plus, it's been a task to guard by Pete. She's good. She's tall and she's a strong player. So it's been a lot of work for Deborah.
Cato will go to the free throw line. Yeah, tonight Dos Santos, a dozen rebounds, a double-double for her. She had 17 points on 8 of 15 shooting. And Cato gets them both. Coming up on 1:05 to go in the ball game. He can cue up Goodnight Irene. The Dons are on to victory tonight here on the Hilltop. It was like a 6-game winning streak to Fort Collins, Colorado for Saturday's noon Pacific time broadcast from Moby Arena. One of my favorite venues. Dons haven't been there in 15 years, since 2007. So the Dons played there back in 07, Jessica. They were down 3 with about a minute to go. They had the ball. The shot clock was accidentally reset. The officials did not notice it. And then Katie Mahalko hit a 3 to tie it. And San Francisco won in 3 overtimes that night.
Wow.
But here's the crazy part. The fellow operating the 30-second clock, was not the regular 30-second clock operator. That person did not show up. This was a fan from the stands who was drafted or volunteered into the opportunity. The police had to walk him to his car. He was the least popular person in Fort Collins, Colorado that night. Kada with the banker. 94-64. It wasn't Katie Mahalko hit the shot. It was the guy who didn't reset the clock, so Mahalko wouldn't get the chance. (94-64). That was the Don's second game of the 07-08 season under Tanya Have in her second year. She only lasted 4 years here on the Hilltop. Hernandez for 3. Push by Morgan, and the score.
Number 11, Teal Morgan.
And timeout, Arkansas Pine Bluff.
32nd timeout.
To remind you, Don's basketball brought to you tonight by Luxbus, the official ground transportation provider of Don's Athletics. Trust your Luxbus to get your people where they need to be on time and safely. Yeah, I wonder if that fella's still running the shot clock at Colorado State.
The one that didn't show up, or the...
Well, either of them. People were like throwing garbage at him and stuff. It was pretty intense.
That's so hard.
Yeah. Rough crowd. Tough room. 2 seconds left. And Hernandez, that will not count. So the Dons win it 94-66. Stick around for our happy recap. You see the Dons very happy, ear-to-ear smiles as they pick up their 6th win in a row, defeating Arkansas Pine Bluff here at home. We'll see you back in a moment on the WCC Network.
Planet Orange, a leader in eco-friendly, effective pest control. Let us be your partner for all your pest control needs, servicing residential, industrial, and commercial customers without harming the environment. Planet Orange, family-friendly, pet-friendly, and professional.
A Corona and palm trees.
A Corona and calm seas.
And a balm breeze.
And some long knees, strong like a tong squeeze. You'll say, "Aw, geez," when I make your lawn freeze. Was that good?
No.
Oh.
It was incredible.
Oh.
Lee bad.
Oh.
But this is good.
I shouldn't have rapped.
Provident Credit Union is rooted in education and is proud to be the official credit union for USF. Making your life easy is what Provident Credit Union is all about, like our Super Reward Checking with one of the highest interest rates in the nation, and there are no ATM or monthly service fees, 0. To get started, visit one of our many Bay Area locations or go online to providentcu.org/USF. Get the official University of San Francisco checking account that pays you money from Provident Credit Union.
If you've been here, you know the feeling. If you haven't, you will. It's a certain energy. It's a certain optimism. Here on this campus, in the heart of the city, people and ideas meet, mix, and spark. Eyes open. Doors open. It's real. You can feel it. You can be a part of it. And you don't even have to be here in body to feel it in spirit.
And welcome back to the Hilltop. It's time for the Happy Recap. George Devine, joined by the Planet Orange Pest of the Game, Deborah Dos Santos. Deborah, tonight, great game for you. 17 points and 12 rebounds. But you had to play against a pretty strong post player in Pete for Arkansas Pine Bluff.
First, I would like to thank God again because he's the one who gave me this opportunity to be here. And of course, we as a team, we always been practicing post movements, post defense. So of course, that's of great help. And yeah.
How much harder is it to score and get your positioning and move where you want to move when you're playing somebody you're giving up 4 or 5 inches and a lot of strength?
So sometimes it's hard, not gonna lie. But yeah, I feel like most of the times when people are taller, it's better to play faster, you know? So I always keep that in mind to not desperate, but faster than them, you know? And I feel like that's helped me a lot against taller people. Yeah.
Well, that's great. Now, a lot of teams, would have struggled, I think, taking the court tonight after the excitement of the win at Chase Center on Sunday. How did your club go from very exciting game to back to work and getting this one done?
Yes, our Chase game was very excited. It was finally our first win in the Chase Center, right? And we always have to keep focused, because you can never be thinking about after the game is done, it's done. Of course, you can always look back to see your mistakes, but after this game is done, and then we have to focus on the other one. That's why I think Coach Molly is always trying to tell us, okay, we already played this game, now let's focus on another one, and that's how it is.
Yeah, and you got a big one coming up Saturday at Colorado State. It's your final non-conference tune-up. How do you like the way you are developing, getting ready for conference play, which starts in, a couple weeks?
I always have in mind, like I said before, I always have in mind that I want my teammates to trust me. And that's why I always have in mind, because it was a little bit hard at the beginning because of the first game, because I didn't feel like playing like I could, after my injury. But after all the talk and all those games, I had in mind that I need to do that for my teammates, So I always think like that when I'm preparing for a game, and hopefully it's gonna keep going like that,
Well, Deborah Dos Santos, tonight's Planet Orange Pest of the Game. The Dons victorious, their 6th in a row. Congratulations on the victory. Look forward to seeing you Saturday in Fort Collins.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said congratulations on the win, and I look forward to seeing you at Colorado State on Saturday.
Thank you.
All right, we thank Deborah Dos Santos for stopping by. Jessica and I are back for our final thoughts on the Happy Recap after this. And back here in the Hilltop, George Devine, Jessica Blodgett with you. Dons win at 94-66 over their visitors from Arkansas Pine Bluff tonight. And Jessica, what did you like about the Dons' performance this evening?
You know, I think they handled Arkansas Pine Bluff's pressure really well. You know, they distributed the ball, they took care of it, they rebounded, and they had a balanced scoring effort. Of course, Iona Cormelia scored a ton of points tonight, but everybody stepped up and helped out.
What about where you see this team developing? You know, conference play, just one game away. They're open on the 17th against Loyola Marymount. But what would you want to, improve or just upgrade if you were the coaches right now, getting with conference play on the horizon?
You know, I think from the beginning of the season, it's just been a gradual improvement, and they're headed in the right direction. You know, they're shooting well, they're rebounding well, and every game it gets a little bit better.
Yeah, that's the key, is improve with every ball game. Well, we hope you can join us for the next Dons ball game. They will visit Colorado State on Saturday. I look forward to working with you on the 17th when the Dons host Loyola Marymount, but I'll be a solo act on Saturday from Fort Collins. Our broadcast on at 11:45 Pacific time back here in the Bay Area on usfdons.com, and then 12:05 for the tip-off from Moby Arena. For Jessica Blodgett and our entire crew, I'm George Devine, wishing you a very pleasant good evening. We look forward to seeing you on the radio on Saturday.